Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya has just witnessed one of the most dramatic by-election results in recent political history. The people of Ol Kalou have spoken loudly, and the outcome has surprised many political observers across the country. Douglas Kamau has secured a commanding victory, defeating UDA candidate Samuel Muchina Nyagah by an overwhelming margin. The result is already being described as one of the biggest political upsets of the year. Stay with us until the end as we break down the official results, the reactions from both sides, the allegations raised during the election, and what this could mean for the country's political future. According to the official tally, Douglas Kamau received 35,440 votes, while Samuel received 5,450 votes. The remaining candidates received only a handful of votes. This means Kamau secured nearly 86% of the valid votes, leaving his closest challenger far behind. Many political analysts say such a large margin is rare in a competitive parliamentary by-election.
Timothy Kamau Kariuki of PPM, 51 votes. Wilson Mwaneki Kegwa of Jubilee has scored as 198. Edwin Kareri Mushiri of PNU, 28. Edward Madenge Mwaneki of KMM, 16. Raphael Wangoi Njoroge of PDP, Rachel Wangoi Njoroge of PDP, 11. Samuel Muchina Nyagah of UDA, 5,450. 5,450. Stephen Wanyoike Waithaka of NLP, 103. Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru of DCP, 35,440. So I request Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru to step forward so that I can hand over this certificate to him, I being the returning officer for this Ol Kalou by-election. Maybe if the spouse can accompany him, that would be grateful.
This was never just another local election. Political parties from across Kenya campaigned heavily, seeing Ol Kalou as an important test of public support ahead of the next general election. Senior leaders visited the constituency. Campaigns intensified in the final days. Supporters filled rallies hoping their preferred candidate would emerge victorious. During the campaign period, several allegations emerged from different political camps. Some opposition leaders alleged there were attempts at voter bribery and that some voters were offered money through mobile payment platforms to influence their choices. There were also reports of violence and intimidation in some areas. It is important to note that these were allegations reported during the election period, and authorities announced investigations into various complaints. No official finding has conclusively established responsibility for these claims. Despite the controversy, voters turned out in significant numbers to cast their ballots.
It was first constituted in 2013, the new constituency, and it was led by the late Honorable Kiaraho, who has served for 3 terms. So I'm the second member of parliament for this great constituency. First, I wish to thank God for this moment, because without him, I wouldn't be standing here. My slogan was, Kafa Hidarea Guy. I'm here because God has made it possible that I become the member of national parliament against all odds. We'll say much when we get outside there, but second person that I want to thank is a woman that is standing next to me, my wife and my family. They have stood with me through thick and thin. When things didn't look good, they were always there for me. Family always come first. And when things are tough, you always have solace, a place to run to. I wish to thank the party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. I have only one message to him. The rejected stone became the cornerstone. They may have impeached you, but today you have made a statement that the king of the mountain, that the party of choice, the man of the hour, the man of the moment, the man who will lead our country to the future in 2027.
When counting began, it quickly became clear that Douglas Kamau was building a huge lead. As more polling stations reported, the gap continued to grow. By the time the final results were announced, the difference between the two leading candidates had reached nearly 30,000 votes. Supporters erupted into celebrations. Songs filled the streets. Vehicles hooted in celebration. Supporters waved party flags while others danced as the winner addressed the crowd. Many residents described the result as a clear expression of the people's choice.
So that we count and guard our votes. We also want to ask Moses Kuria, Betty Maina and Kiunjuri to start looking for ways to refund William Ruto his money. You've conned William Ruto, it's now time for you to refund. You will not refund William Ruto's money by shedding the blood of the people of Kalau. We are confident we've put in enough mechanism to deal with your goons, to deal with your state machinery. We are certain that DCP is taking this seat and you will not interfere with anything. I know you have plans to interfere and disrupt at the tallying center, but we are going to ensure that peace prevails. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to fall into your trap of wanting to cause chaos at the tail end of a very peaceful election. So ningependa kuambia watu wa Ol Kalou, tafadhali mtoke kwa manyumba. Sasa tukuje tukutane, kila mtu achunge kura yake na kura itahesabiwa kama wananchi wanaona.
Following the announcement, congratulations began pouring in from different political leaders. Some government supporters accepted the official results and congratulated the winner, calling for peace and unity. Opposition leaders described the victory as evidence that voters had made an independent decision despite the intense campaign. Across social media, Kenyans debated what the outcome could mean for national politics. Some viewed it as a warning sign for established political parties. Others argued it was simply a reflection of local political dynamics. Political analysts believe this result could influence campaign strategies heading toward the next national elections. Parties are now expected to review what worked, what failed, and how voters responded during this highly watched contest. The by-election has become one of the country's biggest political talking points. Whether this marks the beginning of a larger political shift remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The Ol Kalou result has captured national attention. The people have spoken through the ballot. As Kenya continues to watch its political landscape evolve, many will be paying close attention to what happens next. Will this result influence future elections? Will political parties change their strategies? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest political news and analysis. Thank you for watching.